Hi everyone, welcome back to the Torok channel. So today we've got two Harley Benton guitars, the SC-550 and the SC-550 II. Two more different than they look like guitars, but I know a lot of you guys are waiting for this comparison, so let's waste no time talking for nothing and let's go straight for the comparison in the mix. Okay, so I hope you've heard a difference of tone between these two in the mix. We're going to talk more in detail about the differences of tone when I play these guitars alone. Now, we're going to talk about the aesthetics, the playability and so on, but just before we go there, I would like to ask you to subscribe to this channel if it's not already done. Leave thumbs up, leave comments. Of course, share my video on social networks, your friends, your family, and everyone who could be interested with the content I'm making. And if you order anything from my partner Thomann, please use my partner link. It's going to be in the description down below. For you, it's going to be the exact same thing as any order on Thomann, and for me, it's going to be a precious help to make more content, more demos, more reviews, more comparisons, so more of this content that you enjoy. So please, if you order from Thomann, use my link. Alright, now let's go for these two guitars. I will start with the headstock as usual, and soon you can realize that those pistachio green tuners are still there when this one are matching with the rest of the hardware, which means clearly that you don't need to go for a custom sharp Gibson Les Paul on these kind of things if you want to have some matching nuts, okay, and some matching hardware. Keep in mind 368 euros for this guitar, and everything matches with everything. And that's the main reproach I have to make with this guitar. Why pistachio green tuners? Why a bright white nut when the rest of the binding is edge white? I don't think I'm asking something really extraordinary to Harley Benton, but for some reason they didn't go there. So from the aesthetic point of view, and as far as, well, things that match with everything else, I give a point to this one. Now, let's take a look at the veneer and the table. Okay, not the exact same finish. This one is a tobacco burst, this one is a desert flame burst, sorry, so a bit darker. But if you take a close look at the veneer, pretty obviously this one looks better. This one is not bad, but the details on this one are much better, so point goes for the 552. Okay, and now one of the main differences between these two guitars, I hope you're going to see it. Okay, the frets on this one are larger than on this one. Medium jumbo frets on the 550 Plus, classic regular, I would say, jumbo frets on the 550 II, and of course this one are stainless steel frets. That makes two major differences in terms of playability that bring a massive advantage to this one. This one is still a nice player. I mean, it's a good guitar, you have fun to play it, and you know, it's okay. But this one, when you make a bend, you already feel the quality of the frets, and the fact that they are, I mean, classic jumbo instead of medium jumbo, for me, it's a real big advantage because it makes the guitar even more comfortable. Good player, very good player. Okay? Now, when you play the guitar unplugged, it sounds much, much brighter. I'm gonna try and show this to you because I did not record it. All right? Okay. Now let's go for the 550 Plus. I think you've heard it. Oh, sorry. I think you've heard it clearly. Yeah, brighter, louder than the 550 Plus because of the stainless steel frets. Even though it's not the same wood, this one is made of mahogany, this one is made of okume. But I mean, it's really because of the stainless steel frets, then this one sounds louder and brighter when played unplugged. Okay, apart from that, well, you've got the exact same back, you've got the exact same playability, same neck shape, same neck size, same access to the 22nd fret, which is pretty good. This one is a bit heavier than this one, 3.8 versus 3.5 kilograms, but keep in mind, if you have two different guitars, another 550 Plus, another 550 II, you might have completely different results, so it doesn't mean a lot. Another point, and I was really happy with that, on this one, the toggle is still moving a little bit in the bad direction. Hate that. And on this one, the toggle is much more stable and looks like it's much better quality toggle. Okay, apart from that, well, I understand why people they would hesitate between these two. As far as the playability goes, and because of the stainless steel frets and some bigger frets, I would give an advantage to this one, even though this one is very playable, very nice, and I do appreciate playing it, but yeah, this one's got really something. Now it's time to go and listen to the two guitars played alone and listen to the differences of tone between the pickups. Here we go. Okay, so of course the difference of tone can be heard much more clearly when the guitars are played clean, because of course when you play a guitar clean, especially when you've got an active versus passive, the difference is pretty obvious. I think as far as the clean tones goes, the EMG 555 is pretty much the best active set of pickups you can find for playing clean. They sound bright, for sure, but they don't sound, I would say, artificial or flat. They really have some fat, and that's very interesting. Of course, they do not exactly compare with this one, which are darker, but I like the two of them, okay? Pretty good tone. As far as the gain things goes, this one has got more output than this one. Logical, these are EMG pickups. Brighter too, but still very fat. So I would give a little advantage to this one because maybe it's a bit more balanced and it's got more energy and more bite and more aggression. Maybe a better note definition too. But of course, these ones are very good too. I really consider the Tesla pickups, this Opus one, are really an upgrade if you compare them with the Roswell LAF Alnica 5. More modern, better note definition, not a major upgrade, not a night and day difference, but really better than the Roswell, if you ask me. Now, better than the EMG 555? No, not for me, metal player and this kind of things. Maybe if you're more in blues, classic rock and this kind of things, you will prefer this one, and I guess you will. But for me, for the metal players that I am, the EMG are still better than the Tesla, even though the Tesla are very good. Okay, well, I think I've said it all. I've shown you everything I had to show you. Hope this video will help you choose between this one and this one. And if you have enough money, I guess taking the two of them might be a good choice too. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and see you very soon for our next video.
For metal.